This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. All right, so we got Drake teasing new music. Now, we're in December, okay? And Icebox is supposed to drop, Iceman, whatever it is called, okay? It's supposed to drop this month. Icebox. Iceman, right? So, I don't think it's dropping. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think it's dropping till January. I just have a feeling because you don't see too many albums drop after the first 2 weeks of December. Everything kind of like slows down, you know? And if you want to be promoting things and everything, like things are just slower. So, and he doesn't have his stuff worked out with UMG. So it doesn't really make sense. So unless they come to the table and fix everything immediately, you know, and come to some type of agreement, I wouldn't even feel comfortable if I was Drake dropping right now because UMG might just suppress your album, you know, just to make a point. They'll do that. Yeah, it sounds stupid, but sometimes people will, what's the saying? Shoot their nose to spite their face or something like that. Anyways, it's just, it's an interesting situation. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I could be totally wrong. You know, I don't totally get. Drake is a superstar, right? So maybe the rules are different for him. We've seen the rules be different for many superstars, right? Will Smith friend sues Jada Pinkett Smith for $3 million. Claims she threatened his life for telling personal business. So I guess it's not really a friend. This is somebody that's out for some money. So a former associate is taking her to court. This happened in 2021. Bilal Salam has been close to Will Smith for nearly 40 years and worked with him over several projects. Alleges Jada Pinkett Smith confronted him at a Calabasas event on September 25th, 2021. She verbally was aggressive, threatened him for telling her personal business, and warned he could end up missing or catch a bullet, which we know Jada is not going to do. But he said, you know what? This is what I think. I think that he's not really friends with them anymore, the Smiths. So, because like Will does whatever Jada says, you know. So if she said, hey, you can't be friends with that guy anymore, he's like, okay, I'm sorry. I wouldn't be friends with him anymore. And so then, you know, he probably said, you know what? I'm gonna try to get some money out of the situation. I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. There would have to be proof, probably video evidence, to invoke emotion from someone to side with him. People really go to court over anything now, like over words or, you know, you made me feel bad. You know, it's like, it's scary out here. Meek Mill's in Dubai. Instead of making music, he's trying to show that, hey, well, I still hang out with that's his biggest claim to fame at this point. That he hangs out with rich people. And then he's like, yo, we outside. 30 million on our necks. You're in Dubai, bro. There's no, and then he starts rapping in the street with profanity, which I would be careful in Dubai, man. We've seen people get arrested for less in Dubai. There's a reason why there's no crime. You go to jail for very little things. You know, I don't understand celebrating no wins, you know, and you could say I'm a Meek Mill hater. I'm not. I'm just like disappointed in Meek Mill. Like, how did you fall from grace this much? You know, it just doesn't make sense to me. Meek Mill in his head is still 2015 Meek, and you're not. And that's the first step to getting back on track, is to realize things are different. You have to work a lot harder. You have to prove yourself again. I thought he was back on track when he did that album with Rick Ross, but I was wrong. They don't even mess with each other again. It's really weird. Like, how do you keep falling from grace like that? Cardi B. We're supposed to feel sorry for her because, hey, she's going through it too, guys. As we know, grocery prices are high. Rent's high. the shutdown from 2020 to 2022, whatever, 23, everything slowed down and things got weird. Things had value that never had value before, like NFTs, like it was a weird time, and that threw things off. A lot of money was printed and handed out, and that causes inflation, It's really, I would say whoever's running the Fed, it was kind of their fault too, because they kind of let things get out of control, you realize during times like that, you think the people in charge know better. They don't, and I'm talking about everybody. I'm talking governors, mayors. I'm talking about the whole system. You start to realize that, these people really don't know what they're doing. I'm talking about the whole system. No party in particular, Now, Cardi B tries to blame this on politics. It is, but she's blaming one party when it's really like all of them together.
Economy is fucked up in all types of ways. When was the last time y'all seen celebrities happy and shit, or anybody like, oh yeah, I just bought a new house?
Well, she's not going to be happy because she's going through a messy thing with Offset.
The economy is fucked up in all types of ways. Everybody's going through it. Every fucking body is going through it. These companies, they're not giving money like they used to before. And the truth about it is that we were going to go through a recession. We was going to go through a hard time. We're broke because we just went through a recession. We just went through a fucking whole COVID. This was going to happen regardless. And y'all was going to have somebody that was for the people, that was going to make sure that y'all was good. And now we're fucked up. Tariff is through the roof. You know how you know that the economy is bad? Because not the middle class, the white collars, nobody's really benefiting but the super billionaires that own shit, all the type of, those are the only people that's winning. Not even a honest, hard-working woman like me is winning in this economy. This economy got everybody fucked up.
She just made a bunch of money. She's not messed up. She's fine. She just bought 4. She could only buy 4 Birkins this month, guys. Not 6. Okay. Listen. This just shows you money doesn't buy happiness. She's miserable because it's not even really her fault. It's like the whole Offset thing. The family that she wants, she's right now, she's trying to heal from the Offset thing. That's why the Stefan Diggs thing happened and everything. And, it's like, she'll be better, but like, Offset, even though I don't agree with everything Cardi says, Offset did some messed up stuff. Let's be real, and he was playing house and doing something else. And that could drive a lot of people mad, because betrayal is the worst, So I don't completely fault her for, feeling all that way. I don't think we should go to her for any political or financial advice, though. I'll tell you that much, she's she has tons of money, but it's from being a celebrity. It doesn't mean you're doing the right moves with your money. You see that 10, 15, 20. I mean, she spends $1 million a month on she's done through her finances before. They're not meticulously done, It's just that they're the money hose is on, and she's not prepared for later when it shuts down. It always shuts down a little bit, constricts. All right, then we got Dame Dash. He gets clowned today on The Breakfast Club because the Diddy documentary dropped with 50 Cent, and he was saying, "Oh, 50 Cent's cap. He's never dropping that Diddy doc." Well, it's out now. I'm gonna watch it today, and I'll give you my honest review on it. I'm gonna watch it right after this, actually. The Game wants Diddy and R. Kelly free from prison. This is just around that time where Game starts saying anything to get attention because he has an album dropping on Thursday. Okay, that's it. That's what's going on here. So nothing to look at, guys. It's just Game being Game. I think the album's going to be good. It's with DJ John. I think it's going to be good. Adam 22 and Lena, they put out there that they're open to doing a film with Blueface. Blueface, they were joking about it with Jaden. And Adam said he'll let Blueface smash Lena on camera for money. He just has to take a shower. I thought that was kind of disrespectful, but it is what it is. I mean, the face tats do look kind of crazy, but come on. And 50 Cent announces Hip Hop Homicides. That's coming out. Or maybe it's out. I don't know. That's going to be interesting, too. That's a good show. 50 Cent's been on a roll. He's been doing some good shows. Even though I'm still tight that BMF just ended. You know, it's like, dude, couldn't even wrap it up. You know? Like, but I understand, like, in his mind, he doesn't want to make Big Meech bigger now that he's free. You know, he wants to kind of like, he already tarnished his, you know, reputation. He wants to leave it at that. Anyways, guys, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. I'll check you guys in the next one. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Definitely take advantage of running ads on the channel while they're discounted. It's much cheaper Christmas season, okay? I've slashed them by about 25%, so to 30% actually. So JordanTowermedia@gmail.com. Take full advantage. I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.